This is the worst thing I've ever done in my life.
I'm not the one who decided to go out there.
This is not what I wanted. No, I'm not a killer. I'm just having a hard time. Sorry I made you say goodbye. I don't wanna wait for a place there's no cause. I would rather wait. Just have to say I don't wanna wait for a place where
Made it through to start of the Jeep track, which I've never driven before. Now Mitch has drove the first bit, but then he gets to some really bad rock steps a bit further up, and he was on his own. It was getting late, so he came back. But straight here to start the track, pretty much like a vertical bank drop down there into this rutted out steep clay climb here, which is very wet. Even though it hasn't rained for about a week in Coffs, it just seems to stay wet out these places. It's going to be interesting, slippery climb up out of here.
You're pretty close. Yeah, you could try that.
Thought I was nearly going to have to winch there, just because I ended up kind of on a bad angle and I was heading for the bushes. I couldn't really manoeuvre. We managed to back it down, and I just needed that power just to send it up over that lip. Mitch is up now. After that very wet, slippery and interesting start to the Jeep track, the trail winds its way through the bush for the next maybe couple of Ks without anything too hard. A few little challenges along the way. And then you come to the Monster Hill climb, which is just a series of rock steps and sections for several hundred meters up this hill, and that's when things get real challenging on the Jeep track. Mitch and I are both running a 2-inch lift with 33-inch tyres, and both have a rear locker, so reasonably similar setup ute/4-wheel drives. Both running our tyres at about that 16 psi all round. I tell you what, it makes a big difference to have some decent bar work on tracks like these, especially with all those rocks. Without rock sliders and bash plates, you're really at high risk of damaging your vehicle. I know myself in particular, I just seem to be continually smashing rocks on the way up this hill.
Made that look heaps easier than me. I made a scene of it.
Alright, we're going up what looks like the main climb of Jeep Trail now, which is quite nerve-wracking. It's just nothing but monster rock steps.
Like Jeep track. Wait, I wonder how many Jeep tracks we've done.
We've done a few Jeep. Oh, jeez. But yeah, this is, oh jeez, this is quite insane. Are you scared, Kai? Oh. Hold on, boys. Hold on. What do you even do? I don't, like, where do I go? When I go back, I'm scraping something. Is it my diff or my rear bar or my slider? Well, I can't go backwards. All I can do is go forward, and I already tried that. Didn't work, did it?
Nah. Give it a winch, I think.
Should I turn the GoPro?
No, just leave it on. I just want to film this bit. Film us dying. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm fine. I'm not fine. I'm not fine at all.
And number 3, I don't actually know what the track even looks like.
You can't, yeah, because we can't see it, because I can just see the sky.
Well, but you walked up and saw it.
Yeah, but you didn't.
Well, I don't know what it looks like.
There's tracks up here.
Yeah. I just don't know how that's going to go in an IFS ute.
I wouldn't feel good about that.
The problem is, like, how do you get off that? But then you got to clear this step here. That's a pretty big step. Oh, that looks
Just
decent.
put rocks in the whole rut. About here, like that.
Once you're in, you're in. You go first.
I don't want to go first.
And this is where things got interesting. Definitely the biggest challenge on Jeep Track. You can go around it, but in classic style of me, I decided to take it on, and it is one terrifying obstacle. You have to perfectly align your tyres up on the top of this monster rut to straddle it. If you fall down, you're basically going to wipe your whole car out. That rut is about chest height, And then once you get through that, you just got a series of monster rock steps to get up. This is the worst thing I've ever done in my life.
I'm not the one who decided to go up here.
This is all on Mitch. I'm just watching Mitch. I'm not even looking at what I'm doing. This is the worst.
Just real slow.
Lord help me.
Don't even look at the paper.
Straighten up a little bit. Yeah, you're good.
That's what I thought was going to happen.
Is that it? Looking forward to that.
The only other thing is to get over this side. Classic me. We stood there for like 5 minutes debating whether to do it or not, and then I was like, nah, just do it. And that's where I am. Mitch did an awesome job of guiding me through that rut, but now like the front tyres are still a foot away from climbing that rock step, and the rock step is just slamming into the bull bar. Like it's, I don't know. So I'm just going to park it there. That's a good spot to park it. Mitch is still back down there, so we're going to go get him up all this bit, and then we'll come back and work out what we're going to do with mine. Alright, this is Mitch coming up the next bit now. On that on the bit I'm stuck on now, there is a track around that. That's all this other stuff you gotta drive. There's a track around that other one, but as I said, I had to be a hero and try and complete it. So my car's currently parked up there, and now Mitch is coming up all this bit.
Yeah. Nice.
Now we got to deal with that mess that my car's in. And so at this point we had no other option but to break out the winch and try and find the right angle to pull me up over that first rock step without just smashing the bull bar into it. And it proved quite difficult to even winch my car up over that rock step. Yeah, you're about to slip it now. Hold up. Yeah, you're just on the rear bar. Do I swap trees? Hey? Do I swap trees? Bring it over this way a bit. There you go. Eventually, after swapping trees and finding the right spot to bring those tyres up over that rock step, we're able to winch the vehicle up. Maybe come up that way and then come up that way. Yeah. So go straddle up straight up towards the camera.
Maybe just hold the winch rope for a second, I'll see if it'll move forward.
Yeah. To my surprise, from this point I was actually able to drive the rest of those rock steps. It was just that one initial big one that I had to winch the car up over. So Mitch kind of held the winch rope out of the way and I was able to slowly crawl my way up them. And I am up. That is one gnarly piece of track, and there is a way around that. Oh, I'm starving now. So it's nearly 2 o'clock. So we're gonna have some lunch now, Kai. Kai's like, thank God. Gonna have a bit of lunch, and then Mitch wants to have a crack at it as well. I don't even know if I want him to because I'm the one who's got to guide him through that rut. Oh no. We just had a bit of lunch. We had to help some other guys who were coming up on their own and they got stuck on that bit. So kind of had to do a pulley block winch, get them up. They went around the easy track on this hard bit. Now I've got to try and guide Mitch up, which I'm a bit nervous about. How are you feeling about going up this, Mitch?
Pretty sketched out.
I don't know what's worse because it's all on me guiding you.
Back a little bit, yeah. Back a little bit, yeah. Yeah. Okay, coming. Left that way. Yeah. Then more that way. Yeah. Keep coming. Yeah. Yeah, keep coming. Right hand down a little bit. Yeah. 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 Left hand down a little bit that way. Yeah. Right hand down a little bit right, yeah. Yeah, you good. Left, yeah, come. Fuck this, keep coming. Right hand down, tiny bit, yep. Right hand down, you gotta start swinging in a bit now, right hand down. Yep, yep. Just go real slow because it's going to slip down a little bit now. Yep, just stop. Yeah, so keep coming, a little bit left. Yep. Move it that way. Yeah, keep coming. Keep coming. Yep. Goes real slow, real slow. Yeah, keep coming. Keep coming a bit more. Left hand down. Come forward and go left. Done. Everything's so sketchy. After having a terrifying time guiding Mitch over that rut, we got him up to the start of the rock step, where we then broke out the winch and started pulling him up. Oh man, we made it. We're up. I hope there's nothing else. Oh, that was a few hours on that one spot there, including lunch and helping those other people and me and Mitch. Awesome day out, but having so much fun. Haven't broke anything yet, that's positive.
Hoping not me. You make me feel less alone.
After we left the Jeep track, we made our way through to Sherwood Cliffs, I think they're called. Absolutely spectacular camp here. Check out that view behind me. The main spot we were going to go was taken, but there's a couple of other little side spots. We've got,
Well, the main spot we were going to go is the river, but then you just ditched me.
yeah, I wanted to go back to the river and I said, nah, screw ya. So we came here, but the main spot overlooking Glenray was taken, so just come back to another little one, but got a nice, awesome little spot here to ourselves.
And it's free newspaper, isn't it?
Free newspaper. Yeah, check this out. We got the car, just put swag on the other side of the car, and then we got a nice spot there to relax and take in the view, light the fire. But we do have some storms out there. So yeah, we may get a little bit wet tonight. I might set up the awning. Hopefully we don't get killed by lightning. These clouds coming in out in front of us here, just so spectacular. It's just beautiful, and the sunset's lighting up the top of them as well.
Not the storm part.
Yeah, well, we're just hoping we don't get annihilated by rain, but it's nice now. Got a fire going, warming up, chop up a bit of this wood. I used that electric chainsaw to get some more wood again this afternoon. Definitely works well, electric chainsaw. Sort of just a lot quicker and easier to use. You haven't got all that noise in that. Here's a new axe I got here as well to take away camping. A little bit lighter, a little bit smaller than my other one. I got this one from Drifter. They kind of make up the leather casing and the part, whatever you call that, so you don't bash your wood in. And it's a Holter Fours made in Sweden. So
Made in Sweden.
Drifter make half of it, and the other, I think this part's made in Sweden, but it's a pretty nice little axe.
Made.
take your smokes and shove them up your butt, cause they sting. I still like
Woken up to just this absolutely spectacular view out over the gully this morning. Just those clouds sitting out there look so cool. Storm came in last night, maybe about 10:30, 11, just thunder and lightning all around us. They even hailed on us, just wind and rain blowing in everywhere. It was chaos there for a couple of hours, but we survived through and woken up and it's sort of a few clouds around, but it's cleared up this morning. Same thing happened last time we stayed here. We got annihilated by a storm during the night. We're just hanging here for a while and cooking up a bit of brekkie on the fire there now and soak it all in.
I still like breathing better. And I turn in my bed in the middle of the night. They're thinking instead.
Didn't feel much else after we left camp this morning. We just kind of followed that Sherwood Road back out of there, aired up the tyres and made the drive home. Such an awesome weekend away though. Ticked a couple more of those Coffs Harbour bucket list tracks off. Jeep track, Rocky Trail, and we did Morbid Trail, but I had already done that one before. I kind of want to just keep going back till I do them all, and I feel like they're slowly getting harder and harder each time as we go. If anyone has any good suggestions of tracks we can do next time we go, then let me know. I wanted to maybe try Army, but I've heard that's pretty crazy. Time to unpack the car, sort it all out, and we'll try and organise another weekend away soon. Made it to camp. Nah. And the last time we camped here, we had a massive lightning storm come through.
And my part was the best. Do you remember what I said? Or was that in a different spot?
What did you say?
What did you say?
What?
I remember the spot where it was like, where there was like thunder and lightning. I was like, oh, look at that one. Oh, you should have seen that.
Oh yeah, that was the Victorian High Country. Yeah, that was ages ago. Time to unpack the car and sort it all out and